Hello Aquarius. Not sure if you guys have been following my videos, but I'm hiking the Gulf Coast, so it's a little bit difficult actually to find Wi-Fi and find a place to do my videos. As you can see, I found a beautiful spot. I thought it'd be great for doing our videos here. If you hear this bug keeps flying in circles around me while I was meditating on you, so it's kind of funny. Maybe some of you have been going over things like in circles. They're saying cycles, channeling right now, like repeating a cycle, circles, repeating a cycle in your head, even in your head. I was shuffling earlier and you got, wow, and they really want me to show you this. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Yeah, you need to listen to your inner wisdom. So you have here, spirit animal wise, the owl. And as you see at the top, that's a sign of air. That's you, Aquarius. Beautiful card, right? Listen to your inner wisdom. You are so incredibly wise. You're such an old soul. Your intuition knows better than... You're looking for answers outside of yourself. Go within. You already have the answers you need, okay? You're not going to get this answer, whatever. Some of you are really going over some... I'm feeling like inner conflict in your head, like really struggling with this pattern that needs to be recognized. They're saying, wow, they're really talking. Recognized and broken. There's a pattern that needs to be broken. And it's something I'm feeling that some of you, it's coming up. It's something's triggering a childhood, not so much a childhood memory, but they're saying childhood. I'm listening. They're talking fast, y'all. I've got messages. Your childhood emotions, right? That defensiveness, something is making you, you're going through this inner conflict so much because you're not sure why this is affecting you so deeply. So I'm not sure. That was a strong message for maybe a few of you out there, right? So careful for that night mind, okay? You think so clearly usually, and you need to step back and look at the big picture and remember this wisdom, okay? Now, some of you are thinking of doing something, making a change, making a big change. This is the firefly, another air sign. That's 3 airs, y'all. Y'all. I'm in Tallahassee, obviously, picking up my accent again. Wait till I get back to Texas. Okay, so firefly. So this is a beautiful, brief, like intuitive spark of knowing, of intuition. Okay, when you get this, do not ignore that. They only come around so often. The planets are lined up just right. So some of you are going to be feeling that. You need to jump into that energy as much as you can. Throw your all into it. Whatever you've been thinking about doing, if you feel that energy starting to, don't ignore it, please. Don't delay because you're afraid. Okay? So wow, that's a lot of channeling. This is going to be a longer video, which means it's going to take forever to upload. I can't wait to get Wi-Fi. Okay. This unicorn's just talking to me too. Beautiful. Something new is coming for you guys. Get out of your head about it, okay? Look at the big picture. Look at the big picture. Okay, so I'm feeling like some of you, they're saying something's up in the relationship. For those of you in a relationship, there's some not enough communication going on. Both sides are not being understood properly. You really need to talk that out. It's like 2 queens came out with their back to me earlier, so I was like, All right, so Spirit, talk to me about Aquarius. What's going on? What's going on? Sorry about this setup. I had to rig it, so I'm going to just show you each card, okay? Okay, Spirit, tell me what's going on with my Aquariuses. It's humid. The cards are kind of sticky. Stop and smell the roses, they said. Yeah, I felt this one earlier too. Okay. We got the... Yeah, we got the Ace of Pentacles right in the center of your spread, right? This is what your soul, this is where your subconscious is. This is where your soul is. This is what's ready for you. They're ready to start this new chapter, right? But again, what I say earlier about inner conflict, it's messing you up. This is usually the card of inner conflict. That's how I usually read it, especially with the channeling we've been getting here. There's a lot of inner conflict, and there may even be conflict between you and another, right? But now we're seeing here, whether this is you arguing with yourself or with another, or just they're not seeing eye to eye. They've been at it so long. Like here, this is healthy. You know, we argue. Things like that have to happen. That's how we communicate sometimes. But here we see that it's been going on so long that there's a damn volcano in the background exploding, y'all. And what are you doing? What are you doing? You really going to sit there and fight while you're both destroyed? Okay? So think that through. Think that through. What's coming through, this is where your ego is, your mind, right? Again, I think for a lot of you, inner conflicts with yourself. Okay? You got to heal something. Whatever this is, you need to go to its root. Figure out why you're feeling this way. Why is something triggering you, right? Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful, guys. And I feel like some of you are considering partnering up with someone else or working with someone else, starting a new business maybe, or a new venture, something, new project, working with others. This is very, very, they're saying, oh, I can't, they're talking so fast. This would be very fruitful. This is something that they encourage. It's very encouraged. So if you're thinking about partnering with someone, trust your gut instinct. Don't overthink it. If this person is solid or not. They're saying you already know. They're saying if you questioned it, they are. Okay, Spirit, tell me what is at the root of the situation. Tell me what's at the root of this situation. For my Aquarius out there who need their messages. Ooh, what's at the root of this situation? Okay. I'm feeling loose. Something's going on with, if you're in a relationship, some of you may have just broken up with someone or are going to. I feel like this is for two groups. I feel like some of you are going through this in your relationship. Okay, someone's really not being fair and someone just feels depleted by it all, you know? I feel like there's just not good communication here. This poor person, woman, it's a man, but whatever. To me, I'm feeling a woman is feeling really beaten down and just heavy by the stress. I'm feeling heavy by that, everything she's carrying. She's so exhausted. And it's like, honey, you got to get up and take your power back, right? You got to stand up and take your power back. Here we see, well, screw you. Go ahead, take them all. I'm going on alone, right? Confidently into the unknown. And for some of you who have broken up, you're not really just distraught as you were about it before. Now you're just kind of like, how did this happen? How did we get here? So that's what I'm seeing for a lot of you, right? Spirit, tell me what of their past is important for them to know right now. Okay. Whoa. Okay. For some of you, this is what to remind you of not to get back in the cycle again. You tend to do this to yourself, right? Now, if we look at her, those swords, she's tied up, she's blindfolded. Obviously, she didn't put herself there. Okay, I know you didn't put yourself here. But if we look here, we see that this it's loose enough that she could cut herself free. And she could take off that blindfold. And there's Spirit saying, I've got your back as soon as you start walking forward, right? Spirit can't do anything about those binds. That's up to you. But once you do, the path, darling, is free. Spirit's got you. Got you. God's got your back. But you got it. It's a cooperation, guys, right? It's a cooperation between us and the universe, us and God. It's not all them, not all us, right? So, with that being said, whose fault is it that you're here? You may not have put yourself there, but it's damn well your fault for keep staying there, right? So you've done this before. Don't let this cycle back up to you. Remember who you are. I love this card right next to it. Remember who you are. This is you, Aquarius, Queen of Swords. And the other connotation in the traditional deck, we see a sword or a rope is right here on her wrist, and there's a string tied. We see that she cut herself free, right? No, and she's holding out her sword with that rope hanging down, saying, who now will try to take me prisoner? Now I will stand in judgment, right? Power. Remember who you are, especially to my females out there. My female Aquariuses, oh, darlings, remember who you are. This is so beautiful, so beautiful. It's saying, I know you feel beaten down, but you've got this. And look, another one, blindfolded, while all this shit's going on around her. Who holds the power? She's not even tied up here. You have a choice to make. You have a choice to make. You know what to do intuitively. Stop waiting around to see if this is going to prosper or not. You already know what you've gotten back from this. Beautiful. Some of you may be dealing with an earth sign. For my males out there, I'm feeling an earth sign female. For my females out there, I'm here. For my female Aquariuses, I'm hearing more fire sign if you're dealing in a relationship. I don't know why, or possibly another air sign. If you are a male, I'm hearing an earth sign. That's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And that would be a female earth sign. So I'm feeling like that for some of you. Take it as it resonates, of course. But, you know, yeah. Okie dokie. So my female air signs might be dealing with a water male as well. So it's all over a little bit. A lot of swords in this, though, but that's you guys, right? That's you guys. All right, Spirit. Okay. Okay. Some of you want more out of life. You need to make this decision. Some of you are afraid you won't be able to handle it on your own. You won't be able to juggle it on your own, right? Right? But you can. They're saying you can. You've got it in you. Look at that. He may have a lot going on, but he's smiling. He's like, I got this shit. Waters are calm behind him. Yep. You know there's more out there for you. We see in this picture, he's comfortable, you know. He's got nice clothes on. He's got a nice view. You know, he's probably well off. You know, he's comfortable. But we see he's looking out there. He holds the world in his hands. But it could be so much bigger, you guys. Something inside of you, look behind him, screaming to get out. Something inside of you is screaming to get out. Something is holding one of your wands down, your wands of fire, your wands of passion. And you know what I think it is? I think you just need to remember who you are. Courage. You already have everything within you. You've been preparing for this your whole life within you. That's why it hasn't been easy all the time, right? They were getting you ready. This is your time. This is your time. Your soul's ready to start that new step. They're saying if you're worried about finances, don't. You just need to jump so that they can get your back. Spirit can't do anything if you know, that bird can't do shit about her ties, but that bird will get her somewhere good. Okay, Spirit. Yeah, some of you, if you're thinking about leaving, you need to leave. There's more out there for you. I feel like some of you have already made the decision in your gut. You just got to have the courage to do it. What does John Wayne say? He says, courage is being scared to death, but saddling up anyway. Yeah. Those of you worried about finances, don't be. Don't be. Afraid of being left out in the cold. I'm hearing that this is the end of your cycle, right? This card always reminds me of Aquarius. She's so beautiful, floating freely up there. She's been through all of the lessons in life, and she finally understands why the pain was necessary, why the walk was necessary, and is thankful for it, right? Is thankful for it. Beautiful card, right? This is the last card of the tarot. This is of the major arcana. This is completing a circle. And then here you get one in the center, right? Right? Okay, so let me ask one more question, Spirit. Some of you may be dealing with a water sign. Wow. Some of you in a soulmate situation, or a soulmate coming to you. A soulmate coming to you. If you have the courage, the guts for this, to take this new beginning, for those of you who are thinking of leaving someone or single already, this new jump, this courageous jump, don't be scared, right? This is the Fool. And it's not like he's a fool. It's like, it's going back again to zero. Look at that. You got the, right next to each other. The last card and the first card. You're starting over, baby. Jump into it. This is amazing. Amazing news, you guys. Okay, yeah, you're going to have lots of cause to celebrate. Oh, man, your cup, I'm hearing your cup overflowing. That's what you're going to be feeling, my cup overflowing. Okay, so happy for you guys. I know you've been through a lot, but that's all like in the past. I love how the cards just bleed into this beauty. I see you all having the courage to do this. For those of you in a relationship, if you're struggling right now, there needs to be some communication. There's not something that's not fair. Okay, someone's not being fair. And so some of you need to take back your power and stand up and say and voice what you need and want, okay? Some of you who are already thinking like, this isn't fixable. Sorry, my hair's driving me nuts. It's looking funky today. For those of you who are considering leaving and know in your gut that you're lacking the courage, you need to do it, right? Let this be your sign if you've been wondering, should I leave? Okay? Now, I do feel like some of you are going to work this out with your significant other, and I feel like you know that too. Okay? So, yeah. The energy gets really beautiful. Really beautiful. For those of you that have the courage to step out on this path, you're going to be meeting a soulmate very soon. Very soon. Very soon. It's getting good, you guys. It's getting good. Yeah, definitely soulmate coming up. Maybe twin flame. Maybe twin flame. It's a soulmate and twin flame cards. Woo! Okay, great energy, guys. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me, but it's going to take a little while to get to you. Okay, so that's what that is. I love you all. If I owe you a reading and you've already paid, I'm sorry for the back and forth. You're going to get extra time added on to your reading. So please email me if you've already paid me, which I will be able to check, obviously, but just to give me a refresher of if I think there's one or two of you. So love and light to all of you. Step into the joy. Step into the energy. Get out of your head. Okay, darlings? I love you all.